Hi, I'm Mayukh, and this is my submission for Backend Intern. So, a little about me. I'm a final year undergrad at Berlin Technology Mesra, and I like development, be it front end and back end. I like JavaScript. So, regarding backend, I have developed quite a few projects around real life problems and build solutions. So let's start with what I have developed in backend. Like I have developed authentication system like using login using JWT passport, and I've also developed like privilege level access. Like if you're an admin, there'll be some content shown to you like using conditional rendering, and if you're a normal user, that won't be shown to you. I've developed CRUD routes, create, read, update, delete, that can be used to add a new user, read from new user, update them, update their data, or delete them. So I've also developed a QR-based ticketing system that was used to check in 4,000 people at my college fest. So let's go one by one and see them. So I've also developed a vaccine notification service that use geolocation to find users' location and save them on cloud. And whenever a new vaccine is available in that location, the users will receive a notification. Okay, there's a new vaccine available in your location. So that was one of the coolest project. So let's get to one by one. So this is a cultural fest. So it had 5,000 attendees, and previously we used to have paper tickets, so they can be counterfeited, and it's very hard to print them and distribute them back to the students, and it's not eco-friendly. So I came up with why not uh, do something to our original press website. So when a user is registered, there's always a unique user ID generated in the MongoDB. So we use that to identify users, and we made a QR code out of it, like the registration number. Now what it does, and then there's on MongoDB field there was a check-in variable whether is entry false or true. So initially all is entry was true, like, and when you scan, there was security app that was with the security guys, and they had an API which reads from the QR of the student and scan it, and the payload was basically the user ID, and this goes back to the backend, and the backend validates whether this user ID is valid, and if it's valid, then check is the entry value, and if it's true, then toggle it, convert this true to false, and then send back the response. Okay, this entry was valid, and a green tick is shown, as you can see here, like, and was in within seconds, and we were able to seamlessly check in like 4,000 guys into our fest. And there were also some guys who took a screenshot of their QR ticket. So see, we have toggled that variable. So if someone uses the same QR code, now that then it will show, okay, this has been scanned before, and you won't be able to enter this. So here the GitHub repos as well, you can see them. So uh, so in the fest website we also have routes for registration, registering your team, and there was a team leaderboard where the clubs add data. So this was one of the coolest project. And another project is vaccinator, and here's a medium blog. So when you enter using your account, so they'll show the available vaccine in your location. So how I got this idea, I developed this in during COVID. So when vaccination was going on, so like it's hardly you can book a vaccine slot because it was running quickly. You don't whenever new comes slots come up, it gets filled quickly, right? So there was I researched the government website Covin, and I got to know like they are using an API, and it's open to all, even anyone can use it. So this was API provided by API. So say to gov.in. You can check this website. I think it's gone now. So when I uh, make the request to this API, it returned me all the data. See, like from location, address, and in that pin code, in this pin code, what are the list of the vaccine centers, and that was in an array. Then you access this array, and then you traverse it, and in that array there was a JSON body object where you can see all the vaccine numbers like Covishield, Covaxin. So I made a request to them, and I made a backend. So what it does, basically what I request users location using geolocation. There's an API called navigator.get geolocation. It basically returns a latitude and longitude, and when using reverse geocoding we can get the address. So we pass this latitude and longitude the reverse geo API of that, many like Google Maps or uh, some other websites. It then returns the address and gives me a pin code. Then I use this pin code and today's date to get the latest vaccine data. Okay, and now I traverse this to form a uh, HTML mail. Like I construct a mail and sends the useful data in that mail, and this mail is sent to each user one by one. So that's how it worked, and I have also written a blog on it. And this was I developed this during an hackathon.
Hey guys,
So
I'm Mayukh. You need to
so that's about me. And I have one more backend. Like I have worked with some blockchain application as well, where we have to call a API from Moralis and get data and show it to the front end, or um, user sends some request to backend, and that is propagated back to blockchain. So that's forward to it. And one more, I have researched how open app must be working for YT cache, or like shortening links and then directing it to the native apps. Like so if you open a normal link, it'll open in built-in browsers, but that open an app uh, if we click an open app link, we'll first redirect to the open an app backend. Then that backend must be redirecting to the native app links. That's why the native app links open. So that's what me, and thanks for the opportunity.